Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. This is my first ever dedicated YouTube video, which is really exciting. So I'm gonna be doing sort of a vlog today because today I do have an exam, and then I'm so excited because I have a brand meeting with a brand that I'm potentially going to be an ambassador for. So I won't tell you who they are just yet, but if the meeting goes ahead and it's all well, then I'll tell you. Anyways, so far today I've woken up, done a workout, had breakfast, washed my hair, all of that. But I'm gonna plan out my day with time blocking. I've got a lot of questions about how I do that, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it, and then I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It might be a little bit overwhelming if you don't usually do time blocking or anything, and some days it's more or less planned out. Some days I just have bigger blocks of more vague tasks, but today it's pretty specific. Pretty much what I do is I go over to my to-do list on Notion and I put these tasks into here in actual time blocks. For example, I've got exam revision here, and so I'll put it into my time here and make sure that I've got time for the tasks, if that makes sense. I will admit that I've definitely been a lot less focused than usual recently, just because I've got so much that I want to try and get done, and yeah, with content and exams, and I got travel plans coming up, which is exciting. I actually leave in 17 days, so it's pretty cool. But I feel like my mind's just been so clouded with all these tasks that I want to do, and sometimes I forget doing the time blocking thing, and then I just kind of spend my day going from task to task and not really have any direction. So I feel like when I plan it all out nice and properly, it works a lot better. Something I also really need to do, that I really know that I need to do, is make sure that I actually go to outside of work things. For example, this evening I want to try and go to Pilates. Hopefully I'll have time to do that, and then tomorrow afternoon I'm going to go to my grandparents and have lunch with them, so that'll be really nice, and it'll just kind of give me a bit of a mental break from all of that. Anyway, so I'm about to start my study, and I'm actually going to be doing it in my study because it's a lot more comfortable. The lighting here is superb, and it is not in my study because there's zero lighting, but I'm going to go study in there. Hello, so this is editing Aria here. That's just me sitting down to study. Yeah, just doing some work. And also this here, that's the flashcard app I use. It's called Remnote. Not sponsored, I just really like it, would recommend. I just did some chores, empty the bins. Also, this is my cat, his name's Walter. He is the cutest thing ever, and just thought you should see me patting him because he's really cute, and he's just even more cute when he's asleep. So hope you enjoy that little video. Then just did some more work. I think at this point I was actually writing a script for a reel, which I think is shown on the next video. Yeah, there you go, there's my script. Yeah, so that's a reel that I filmed. Okay, so I've been doing some exam revision for a bit, and I've just been taking notes of the stuff that I need to get better at remembering. We do actually get a notes sheet, which is pretty cool, which I think putting diagrams on it has been really helpful because I can just really easily see instead of trying to scan through a bunch of notes. But yeah, so I'm going to add a bunch of stuff to that and hopefully feel a bit more prepared. And then I made some tea because even though I live in Australia, the winter is still cold. I know I don't know, I feel so weak saying that, but the winter in Australia is cold, and the only way I can keep warm enough is by having tea. I have this little thingy here, you can see it's an axolotl, and you put a tea bag in it, and you sit it in your water, and it dilute, I don't know, what do you call it, dilutes? It steeps the tea or something, and it's really cute. And one of my students actually gave it to me, so I think that's really wholesome. And it just sits in there, just chills. And I also made tea for my mum because she was homesick, so just thought I would help her out. But yeah, there's the relaxed Lol just chilling in the little tea sauna. And yep, just look how cute he looks. Is that not just the cutest thing ever? I don't even buy things like that, but I just think that's so cute. Yep, and then I just did some more study. I think at this point I was actually working on my cheat sheet, which I told myself I would do for a long time. And that's me doing, because it was an open book test, which is actually crazy. But I wrote all my notes on a sheet because it's just easier to refer to than trying to sort back through all the lectures. And yeah, that's just me with my completed work. There's these really pretty flowers that my boyfriend gave me, but unfortunately they're almost had it. They're still so pretty though. Look how pretty that is. Whoa. But yeah, unfortunately I gotta put them away. I actually felt really bad about putting them in the bin, so I planted them over there instead. And I don't know, maybe they'll grow, but they probably won't. But I feel better about them being there. Okay, this is a 1 day later update. They survived so far. Okay, there's me trying to be an influencer, and I don't know. This is a Carmen's protein bar, not sponsored, but honestly, if they did sponsor me, that'd be pretty cool. It's pretty good. Actually, I will put my Instagram there if you wanna follow. But it's a good protein bar. Would recommend. It's pretty tasty. Then I went for a walk because I just wanted to like get the blood pumping so that I could focus really well for my exam. And just putting my AirPods in, doing a little dance, and yeah. It's actually like, it was pretty nice weather. It was kind of rainy, but like when I went out it was nice. Then some lunch. I had a clomy burger. It kind of made me feel weird. Okay, so my exam starts in like 5 minutes, and yeah, so I'm gonna leave my phone in here and I'll tell you how it goes. Okay, it's all done now. I feel like it was harder than expected. Like, I feel like the questions were more specific than the practice questions. I feel like the practice questions asked like kind of basic information, whereas the exam asked like, I don't know, I feel like it was just more specific. But I think I went well overall. Like, I definitely passed, but like, yeah, it was harder than expected. Anyways, I'm gonna try and film a reel now, and then catch the train to the city. It did start bucketing before, like it was raining really heavily, so hopefully I won't get wet. So I decided to get changed out of my activewear into something that was a bit more businessy and professional because I had a brand meeting, and I put this on and I was like, you know what, that looks fine. And then I ended up completely changing it, and honestly, like, guys, that looks so much better. Like, I feel like so much cleaner and more professional, so I'm happy with that. She's happy with that. Then just walked the entire way. It was honestly like a 40-minute walk, but nice weather, so cannot complain. And then, oh my gosh, this is the building. It is such a nice building. And I got in the meeting room, and y'all, I was like stressing because like meeting rooms are scary. Like, you can see I'm just like, ah. Okay, so the meeting definitely went for a lot longer than I expected, but it was really good. And the girl I was working with, like, she's so lovely, she's awesome. And yeah, it was a really good conversation. And yeah, but it is a lot later now than I thought I would get out. So I just had dinner. Thank you. And unfortunately I'm not going to be able to make it to Pilates because I got home so late from the meeting. But I've just got biology revision to do tonight because I've got my exam tomorrow morning at like 9 a.m. And I still need to write my notes sheet, so we're going to be doing that now. I'll show you when it's finished, and then after that I will be heading to bed to get a good sleep. That is my completed note sheet. I'm pretty proud of it. Everyone else wrote more, but I'm happy with that. Okay, so that's it. I'm going to bed now. Hope you enjoyed. That's it.